Yo, what is going on, guys? Alex7 here, and in today we're talking Forza Horizon 5 as we got some new information, just a little bit of new information which I'm going to go over in today's video, from mod support to convertibles and how they work, the festivals, highway, and so much more. So let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the main thing you're probably going to ask, and as a lot of TDU fans are obviously wondering about, is the convertible, if it's actually going to work in game, and if so, how does it work? Now, in the developer Q&A, we were told that you actually use the thumbstick in order to activate it, whether that be the right one or the left one. You'd click down to use, which, not gonna lie to you, it's a bit of a crazy choice, because when you use the steering, for example, most likely you're going to end up pressing the button and you'll end up using your convertible, which you do not want while racing. Now, of course, you could just swap it to the look stick, which is the right side. Again, totally up to you. I'm sure it is going to be mappable in terms of where and how you can use it, but nonetheless, having it activated on your thumbstick, in my opinion, is a bit silly, especially when you could just do it like TDU, but that is just a TDU fan talking. Now, unfortunately, we were not confirmed whether or not Aerodynamics would be a toggleable feature. So for example, the AMG one that we saw, we're unaware if we can actually activate the wing by ourselves manually, or if that's just in the game automatically. I kind of think that this shot is actually in Forza Vista, so we're going to have to wait and see for more information on that. Now let's talk mod support, because I know that is a huge thing for a lot of you guys. Now, if you open the Xbox Companion app and search Forza Horizon 5 on PC, you will see this. And if you go and click on these three dots to the right, you can see something that says enable mods. Mods? Crazy, right? Mods. So what it actually says is it brings up this rule stuff here. It says read this first, and basically you can see a bunch of rules with the end of it basically saying enable mods. Now, no idea how in detail this is. Will there be a mod tool? No idea. Will it only be for cars, but maybe we can also see and edit the sky, or can we also edit the houses, or like what exactly could we mod? We have no idea, but nonetheless, there is mod support, so it will be pretty interesting to see what Playground Games is going to be up to when they actually release this game or give us more information. But let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think, because like I said, it's super vague. We don't know a lot about it, but what we do know a lot about is car customization, so let's talk about that. So we will be seeing over 100 new rims, as well as over 100 new visual upgrades, and of course in total over 1,000 tuning options, which does sound like a lot, but when you think about Forza Horizon's car lists and how large they are, that's not a very hard feat to obtain. Now, a big thing that I'm sure a lot of you guys actually care about is that you can finally paint your brake calipers. Yes, you can now paint them. Very cool. Again, nothing that I'm really too bothered about. I just want to know about progression and story. And of course, we were never actually teased anything on the story or progression, which honestly is my main thing that I care about. I really do hope it's of a greater presence this time around in FH5 when compared to FH4. But on another note, did I really just abbreviate Forza Horizon 4 and 5? I'm not that lazy, guys, I promise. But anyways, let's talk weather. So of course, we did get a Q&A during this dev session, and one of the most useless questions, I'm sorry, but a useless question, because they didn't even answer mine, but they asked, will we see changeable weather? Bro, we saw the trailer. We all saw the trailer. We saw the weather changing. But anyways, you guys already know what it is. Different biomes are going to be featured all around Mexico. And of course, weather is localized. So it can be snowing on one part of the map, and it can also be a dust storm on another part of the map, and sunny on another part of the map. Basically, that is, I'm not gonna lie to you, a very nice feature inside Forza Horizon 5, and not gonna lie, I do hope something like this is implemented into TDUSC. So for example, if you're above the clouds on Mount Teed, if they do actually do Tenerife, you can see rain when you're below the clouds, and of course it doesn't rain when you're above the clouds, or it rains on one part of the map but it's sunny on the other part of the map, or it only snows on Mount Teed. It would be very interesting if they could implement that. Like I said, not gonna lie to you, it is a pretty revolutionary feature, and it's also something the Crew 2 needs because we don't want snow on the entire map. Make it make sense. Snow in Miami? Come on, Ivory Tower. I know you guys can do better. But anyways, another useless fun fact that I'm sure a lot of you guys might care about, but I'm personally not that bothered, is it will have and feature the longest highway ever in a Forza Horizon game. Cool. Cool. But now let's talk about another feature. Now another thing that we were teased was the map size, which is said to be 1.5 times larger than Forza Horizon 4, and that would make it the biggest map ever in a Forza Horizon game. Now attention, that sounds like, yo, we're about to get a huge map. No, calm down here. Forza Horizon 4's map was roughly 75 kilometers squared. Now 1.5 times that would bring us to around 100 kilometers squared, give or take, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and say 120 kilometers squared. So how does that compare to other racing games, specifically TDU, because let's all be honest, that is the main competitor for Forza Horizon 5? Well, TDU2's Ibiza, or Ibiza I should say, was actually 5 times that size. 5 times larger. TDU2's smallest map, I might add, is 5 times larger than Forza Horizon 5's map. Now you're probably going to be saying, Alex, we don't care about a big map. Well, you may say that, but trust me, you're going to regret it later on. Now the good news for you Forza Horizon 5 fans is that there will be 2 expansions already confirmed, both of which will feature a new world location, vehicles, and gameplay. We don't know when this will be releasing, but I think it's safe to say a year after release. So it's going to be pretty interesting on how they do it. Alright, so last and not least, let's talk about the Forza Horizon Festival, which, by the way, there will be several of them scattered across the map. Now AR12 actually mentioned that this, in one of the gameplay videos, may actually be one of the festivals, if not the main one, which is pretty smart. I mean, I assume so, basically because of how dense it is and you can actually see it in the background. However, the main one will have a drag setup as well as tracks, and it is based on an airfield. And of course, I should also add that there will be several drag strips and racetracks scattered across the map, of course, as well, which is going to be pretty exciting. But nonetheless, we didn't really get that much information on what I personally care about the most, which is progression and story mode, because like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, in Forza Horizon 4, it was non-existent. You were really gifted every car very quickly, but you can kind of see that that is what Forza Horizon is about. You can see the direction they're going in. It's definitely aiming to be a sandbox racer. I think it's trying to grab the best of both worlds, having kind of simcade physics and also having playful events, which is where TDU comes in with its own fanbase with a more mature playstyle, which is also why I'm sure that Nakon and KT aren't that bothered with Forza Horizon 5, because they know that their audience likes nothing that Forza Horizon does. But again, I'm gonna save all that talk for a totally different video because there's a lot that I can talk about for that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like down below and subscribe for more Forza Horizon 5 content. It's going to be pretty interesting on how they're actually going to deliver this game. Again, we're just going to have to wait for more details on the game. But other than that, I'm Alex7, and I'll see you guys in another video. I'm out. Peace.